Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip: 5 small habits that will vastly improve your brain health, according to neurologists. An expert opinion from Mindy Zetlin, author of Career Self-Care. Find your happiness, success, and fulfillment at work. Do you want to improve your brain function and reduce your risk of Alzheimer's or other dementia in the future? Of course you do. But if you're a company founder or another overburdened business leader, you may not have the time or bandwidth to take on major lifestyle changes, especially in these days of deep uncertainty over recession fears, tariffs, market volatility. Fortunately, you don't have to. Some very small changes, most taking 10 minutes a day or less, can be enough to help protect your cognitive health. In a highly useful piece for the New York Times, 8 neurologists provide 10 simple tips for improving brain health. What's more, they provide some hopeful news. Researchers say that 49% of dementia cases might be prevented or delayed with changes to modifiable risk factors. That means it's well worth your time and effort to check out all 10 of the neurologist's tips and consider doing most or all of them. Here are 5 that are very easy to start with. 1. Don't skip the helmet. It sounds ridiculously obvious, but the best way to preserve your brain is to keep your skull safe. Physically protecting your head is the single most important step you can take to safeguard your brain, experts interviewed by the Times agreed. If you're on a bicycle, scooter, skateboard, horse, motorcycle, or any place else where it's possible you might fall down or bang your head, wear a helmet. I know it may make you less cool, and I know we all believe we have the skills to avoid any accident. Do it anyway. 2. Make time for an eye exam. Recent studies have found a definite connection between vision and/or hearing loss and dementia. Yet, when most of us think about how to preserve brain health, we don't necessarily think about things like getting our eyeglasses prescription updated or wearing earplugs while mowing the lawn or at a loud concert. Experts speculate that hearing and vision loss lead to reduced sensory input, which gives your brain less material to work with, leading to atrophy. Or conversely, that struggling to see and hear overworks your brain and takes up resources you could otherwise use for reasoning and remembering. But if scientists don't know exactly why sensory loss leads to reduced brain function, the evidence that it does is strong. So it's well worth the effort to make sure your vision is properly corrected by glasses or contacts as needed, and to protect your hearing. And if you do experience hearing loss, don't let vanity or embarrassment stop you from getting hearing aids. Your brain will thank you. 3. Walk 10 minutes a day. You already know that regular exercise improves both your brain health and your overall health, but you might be surprised to learn how little it takes to make a real difference. One expert told the Times that you can improve your brain health by walking just half a mile a day. For most of us, a half-a-mile walk takes 10 to 12 minutes or less. 4. Trade your comfy office chair for a stool or ball chair. This is the recommendation that I'm most unhappy to follow, but there's plenty of evidence that sitting on a backless chair, kneeling chair, ball chair, or standing at a standing desk helps strengthen your core and protect your overall health. So can getting up and moving around every 20 to 30 minutes. Neurologists told the Times that those same changes protect your brain health as well. There are many different ways to lessen the effects of having a desk job. You can build frequent movement breaks into your day, or add a half hour of exercise. You can choose to stand for part of the day or use a seating arrangement that forces you to engage your core, at least part of the time. Experiment and find something that works. When you get home, use some of those strategies as well to break up prolonged sitting while reading, looking at your phone, or watching TV. That may be even worse for you than sitting all day at your desk. 5. Join a book group or any group. There's plenty of evidence that people with regular social contact stay healthier and live longer than those who are isolated. They also have healthier brains, neurologists say. Meantime, Yale researchers found in a study of 3,635 people that reading improves cognition and longevity. and that reading books, which is a greater use of memory, improves longevity more than reading shorter pieces. So joining a book group packs a double benefit. It gets you out and socializing, if it's in an in-person group, and also gets you reading more books. But if that idea doesn't appeal to you or you can't find a book group that you like, you can get the same social benefit by joining a different kind of group or even arranging a regular get-together with a friend or friends. You can get the reading benefit by looking for books or other publications that you really enjoy reading. There's a growing community of ink readers who get a daily text from me with a micro-challenge, suggestion, or question. Many are entrepreneurs or business leaders who know how important it is to keep their brains active and sharp. These small changes can be a big help. That's it from Inc. You can find more leadership-focused articles at Inc.com. Be sure to come back tomorrow for another tip from Inc.